All right. I know we are about to enter 2026, but before you start making your 2026 goals, your New Year's resolutions, there's something that I need you to do. One of the things I've noticed is that people tend to start making goals for the new year without really taking time to reflect on the previous year, taking time to reflect on the things that have gone good, the things that have gone bad. I entered 2025 without doing that myself. There was a point in my life where around the New Year's, I would tend to take a trip out into nature. There's this area that I like to go to, and I would bring the New Year's in by doing that, spending time out in nature, reflecting. But I haven't done that the last few years, and I think 2025 was a reflection of that. This 2025 started in a bit of a chaotic way, and I think that I just didn't take time to ground myself from the start, and that is the reason why it happened that way. It's important to take time to reflect, take time to realize those things that you're grateful for and the things that you're not so grateful for. You can make all these goals. You can go put your list on your refrigerator of stuff that you want to do, right? The weight loss goals or the financial goals, all these sorts of things. But the problem is, if you don't take time to ground yourself, get in tune with the why behind these goals, they won't happen, right? We make all these lofty goals, and I think that's the reason why oftentimes when people set New Year's resolutions, that they fail within the first few months of the year, and you've already forgotten about them. Set the tone. This is the most important part of it. You want to set the tone for how you want the year to go off the bat. If you don't have the intention behind what you're trying to accomplish, it's gonna make it that much more difficult. It's not just about the goal. It's not just about the numbers, whatever you're trying to achieve. You have to be the person who has the intention behind it. The goals are important, but the intention has to be there. And I think if you lack that intention, the goal will just fall. And I think this is a lot of the reason why New Year's resolutions have such a bad rep, because oftentimes people start them, they start the year motivated, and then they fall by the wayside. A few months into the year, most people have already forgotten about them. So you got to start the year with intention, saying this is how I want it to go. This is what I want to achieve this year. This is who I want to be this year. Those things are important. You can't skip out on them, because if you do, then your goals lack the intention behind them that can really, give you the drive to keep pushing forward. The motivation, we know it, motivation falls off. We start the year with all these goals, we're excited, we start telling everyone, and that's another thing. Be quiet about your goals, guys. I know we want to post them all over social media, but it is true. One of those things, you've probably heard it, but when you start talking about what you want to achieve, you start talking about shit that you want to do before you've even started, it just takes something away from you. It takes a part of the drive away from you. It gives you some sense of satisfaction as if you've done something and you haven't even started yet. It feels good to post them online, to let everyone know. But the thing is, who's the most important person to know what your goal is? It's you. It's not everyone else. Posting online is just for show. So you really want to start the year with the drive inside of you, right? Stop focus on posting it so everybody else can hear it. Just focus on yourself. Focus on the efforts that you got to put in. When the motivation goes, you're still gonna have that solid foundation that's gonna allow you to keep going. When you lack the motivation, when you wanna give up, when you're not seeing results, when the year starts and shit starts going left, you gotta have a solid foundation, and the foundation is created by taking time to reflect. So what I want you to do is spend some time over these next few weeks. I know we're a little bit early, not really early, you're on time. Spend some time over the next few weeks and think about how this year has gone. How has 2025 been for you? What are the things that have gone well? What are the things that have gone horribly wrong? And think forward. How do you want to start the new year? How do you want to start the new year? Sure, make your goals, but I also want you to start thinking about how you want to start this year. What is the intention behind the year? What is the type of person that's going to achieve the goals that you have? You got to put yourself in that frame of mind. And I've always found that whenever I started the year taking this time to reflect and saying how I want it to go, then I started the year off on a much better note than just kind of going into it with the goals and finding out through time that they've just fallen off. So just keep that in mind. We're almost in 2026. Don't wait any longer. Spend some time right now, reflect, start thinking about how you want the new year to be, and put the intention behind it. You are ultimately the only person that's going to achieve the goals that you have, and you have to be very intentional with it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Be intentional, and we'll have a great year. I'll catch you guys later.